Hey, what's up? It's your boy Gino from Impress Media. And first off, I want to thank y'all for watching this video. If you have 1 second, please hit the button down here, wherever it's at. Subscribe, man. Subscribe. And the crazy thing about it is free, bro. It don't cost nothing to subscribe. So please subscribe. Share this video. You sharing this video, you helping somebody. So this video is about 5 things that'll prolong your success. Number 1, overthinking and procrastinating. Understand, what's one man's trash is another man's treasure. Sometimes we sit up and overthink on things that we make, overthink on decisions that we want to make, and it's like we hesitate on it to the point where we don't do anything. For an example, like me, I would before I would post anything, I would criticize it so much, talk about this could be better, this can be better. And if I post it, the thing that I'm looking at and I'm focusing on, the audience probably don't even look at that, and they probably love it. You know what I'm saying? Don't be so hard on yourself. Being your own worst critic is really not a good thing all the time. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes just put some things out into the world. You got to gamble with it. Honestly, sometimes we hesitate to post things on a platform that's free. It's not like it even costs you to post. It's free. All you have to do is just come up with what you come up with and post it, you know? And if people like it, people like it. If people don't, it's really no, you know, honestly, with a lot of these social media platforms, it's really like you can only go up, you know? It's rare that a whole bunch of people unfollow you unless you did something to get canceled, but you know, post, don't overthink it. Number 2, not planning things out. Personally, I struggle with this. Sometimes I'll just have this great idea and I'll just go with my move. I don't write it down, I don't rehearse it, I don't do anything, I don't study, you know, I just go out there on a limb and I just make it happen. In some cases, the job may come out okay, but it'll come out 100 times better if I rehearsed it, if I studied it, if I would have planned it out, write out a storyboard, anything, you know, just actually putting some thought into something before you do it. It will always come out better if you would just jump out and just do something unprepared, not studying. So planning things out will make your job or make your project or make anything that you have. If you have an interview tomorrow at a job, if you know, practice this interview with a family member or something like that, you'll be a whole lot better off rather than going out the night before and drinking and doing something crazy or just not planning out the interview at all. So, you know, plan things out. Number 3, doing too much at once. It's cool to have multiple talents and multiple gifts, but you want to kind of focus on like 1 or 2 things at a time. Like, people think it's cool to be a jack of all trades, but most of the time when you're a jack of all trades, you're a master of none. You know, so you want to be able to master some things first before you try to jump over into another situation. For an example, I was a barber, a tattoo artist, I refurbished shoes, I was a videographer, a photographer. You know, I was doing so much at once, and to the point to where I was just okay at things. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get really as good as I am at what I do now until I focused on just that at a time, you know? So it's cool to, you know, have multiple incomes, but don't really try to do so much at once. Learn one thing at a time, and, you know, things will come out a whole lot better that way, honestly, to me. That's how it works for me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've been down the road where I wanted to do this, that, just want to do so much, and it's like, you know, I get overwhelmed with this and I can't focus on this. And it's like, I want to work on this, but I can't work on this because I need to do this. But if I work on this, you know, but I really want to work on, you know what I'm saying? So you be all over the place. So just focus on one thing, 1 or 2 things at a time. Don't do too much at once. Number 4, discounts and bro passes. In our community, you know, this is something that we struggle with. You know, like, everybody feel like if I know you, you know, you supposed to give me a deal, or if I, you know, all this. No, if you my cousin, if you my brother, or, you know, my cousin or a family member, you know, I got to give you a discount and stuff like that. Like, no, like, if I don't get the service from you, I'm gonna have to go out and get it from somebody else, and I have to pay them regular price. If I know you do the same thing as this person, why wouldn't I want to give you the money that I would give them? You know, so at the end of the day, if a person is your friend or a person is your family, they're gonna pay you for your services. So, you know, don't start discounts in like bro passes. Now, if you do like what you call it, promotions. If you do promotions, that's cool. Like, if you have a promotion deal one day, that's fine. But don't make the promotion for everybody. You know, don't make it to where you got a partner that, you know, he come and get his haircut for free, because one day he's gonna ask you for a haircut and you're not gonna want to do it, or one day he's gonna ask you to come do whatever you doing for free, and you're not gonna want to do it. So don't start discounts and bro passes. Like honestly, discounts and that's your price. And if you make your prices too cheap, your prices can put you out of business. So don't start discounts and bro passes. And number 5, wasting time. Man, time is so important. Like a lot of times we say we don't have time. I didn't have time to do. What did you? Nah. A lot of times we say we don't have time. We didn't have time to do it. I wanted to, but I didn't have time. I cut people hair and they tell me my hair is dirty because I didn't have time to wash it. Like, stop making excuses, man. We all have time. Like, use your time wisely, bro. The time, if it's 5 o'clock on August the 14th, 5 o'clock p.m. August 14th, you would never see 5 o'clock p.m. August 14th again unless you record it. You can't do nothing to change nothing. Is gone. That time is gone. You know what I'm saying? So utilize your time. Like, look up some things on time management. Learn how to make your time work for you. Like, don't waste time. We waste so much time. Like, I honestly feel like we should have like goals. We should write out a couple goals a day. Honestly, a weekly goal, daily goal, something. Me personally, I write out 3 things a day sometimes, not all the time. But when I do, I write out 3 things and I try to accomplish those three things in a day. It can be taking out the trash, finishing up, edit. It can be anything. It can be 3 things, but I'm gonna make sure in that day's time, I'm gonna knock out those 3 things. I'm gonna make it to where it's not too much. I don't want to overwhelm myself with a lot. I'm gonna make a list of 3 things that I know that I can do. And if I knock out those 3 things, I feel like I was productive. And the time that we say we don't have is really time that you want to rest. Sometimes you have to sacrifice rest. You have to, if you say I can't go, if you say I can't work out because I'm too tired after work, you're gonna be that person that's too tired after work every single day for the rest of your life. Sometimes you have to sacrifice 30 minutes or an hour. Instead of getting 8 or 9 hours of sleep, man, getting 7. You know what I'm saying? Until you get to where you want to get to. So sometimes you gotta sacrifice time. You gotta sacrifice sleep. You gotta sacrifice, just wasting time. You have to get out here and make things happen. Stop wasting time. That's honestly, time is one of the most important ones. If you want different results, you have to do different things. They say the most insane person is a person that thinks they can do the same thing every day and get different results. So that's the end of this video. Hopefully I said something to kind of put a little spark up under you, to make you get up and switch some things up. Hopefully I said something to make you feel like, hey, I can relate to that or whatever. And until next time, peace.